I think that mirroring between child and adult actually happens all the time. And it's something that I'm only really learning now, I think, in my own life. I think there's that moment which we always talk about of meeting your parents as people, and that's going to happen at some point in your life regardless. And it's that thing of depending on how that happens, people are always going through that change, I think. And yes, this is a very dramatic version of that change.
I've been thinking it might be good for me to start seeing people.
Do you need a hand in there?
No, thank you.
There's this woman at work that's kind of shown interest.
What, you're seeing someone?
No, it's not what I was saying.
How about trying this one on?
Can you just give us a minute?
Sure.
Look, I don't like any of these. Can we just go?
It was kind of amazing to be surrounded by a group of adults who treated, I mean, outside of the things you see on screen, treated you like a legitimate person, an adult within that. And also seeing adults be vulnerable and have trouble with things around you doesn't get talked about enough. So I think that the relationship between those, the parent and child in this film, is amazingly brave. And people often criticise aspects of that, I think, which is important to talk about as well. But it's strange having been within that. I go, I don't think James was doing anything bad, or like I absolutely understand all of it or something. Yeah.
People do like to criticise parents and particularly mothers on screen, I think. It's a hard thing to tell a story of with a mother, you know, without, you know, an audience immediately taking the side of the child, you know, if you're going to put it into sides. I mean, I think the film is very much a coming-of-age story for both James, the parent, and Billy, the teenager, because, and I think we come of age over and over again in our lives. You know, coming of age, we think of it as a teenage idea, but, you know, we rethink who we are so often, and the film is so much about identity, and I guess, you know, we think of identity now as being in flux rather than something fixed and set. And so the film really explores that. You know, you could keep coming of age over and over in your life because you keep shifting and changing who you are. And I guess we delve into that quite a lot.